Shalom, we're the real Hebrew Israelites coming in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, Esau, two-thirds of our people, and these other nations. Want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of New York, a great millstone that rule well, and brothers out there that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity. I just want to get in a quick lesson. Basically, it's just a breakdown of hell, and that it's a state and condition, and it's not a place. You know what I'm saying? So, and for people that's just probably seeing this video for the first time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be reading out of the King James version because that's the closest thing to the actual original writing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit I'm gonna start off Psalms 139 verse 8. Chapter 139 verse 8. It says, "If I ascended up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there." So I'm saying, basically, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, in it says, ascended up in heaven, Most High is there. In hell, Most High is there. And, according to that Christian doctrine, you know what I'm saying, they say, oh, Most High is only in what they call heaven and hell. You know what I'm saying? Most High is only in heaven, blah, blah, blah. He's not in hell. That's where the devil is, blah, blah, blah. Thing is, hell, like I said, hell is it's a conditioned state, man. It's not a place, you know what I'm saying? Not a physical place. It's just when you're going through hell, it's like, man, they're going through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Lots and lots of shit. A lot of afflictions, a lot of that, man. And heaven is like living good, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Most High is everywhere. This Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, man. And this is a straight cut that you don't go to no hell and stuff like that. And also, it proves in scriptures that, judgment is on the earth, man, which is under the sun. But it says Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, "Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it." So you go back to the spirit world, you just go back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. You don't go to no place where it's like a eternal fire forever and stuff like that, man. That's really plain, because the thing is, when you die and you know what I'm saying, you in that coffin and stuff like that, after years you turn to dust. I mean, come on now. It's real simple. This Wisdom of Solomon 16:13. "For thou hast power of life and death. Thou leadest to the gates of hell and bringest up again." Wait. I thought, according to Christian doctrine, you know what I'm saying, once you go to hell, that's it. Like, eternal fire, boom, you're stuck, you're fucked. This says, both sides were saying, because the thing is, it's a state and condition, not a place. Now it makes sense when it's a state and condition, not a place. It says, "For thou hast power of life and death. You lead us to the gates of hell and bring us up again." You know what I'm saying? He can put you in that condition and state of hell, you know what I'm saying? And he can bring you out of that, you know what I'm saying? It's just plain and simple, man. This okay, Psalms chapter 16 verse 10. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. And notice it leaves somebody's soul. When it says, for thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, that means you got to be there. And the Most High is going to take you out. You know what I'm saying? Neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. That's just plain and simple, man. If you don't get that, man, it's not for you. It's only for the elect anyway, you know. This is 2 Samuel 22:4. I will call on Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell. So that state and condition, man, going through a lot of shit, man. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. There it is again, man. It's a condition state. It's not a place, man. Come on now. Simple. This Jonah 2:1-2. So Jonah chapter 2, verse 1-2. Then Jonah prayed unto Yahweh his power out of the fish's belly. So Jonah was in the fish's belly. And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto Yahweh, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. So going through affliction, he's in a state and condition where he's in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? Which right now is in the fish's belly. You know what I'm saying? And if we're going off the Christian doctrine, man, what you saying? You're going to have a whole bunch of people in one fish belly? Come on now. That'd be an overstuffed whale or fish. But anyway, it says, out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. So it's a conditioned state that Jonah was in, you know what I'm saying? Going through affliction, going through hell. And the thing is, Jake used that to this day, man. It's like, man, I'm going through hell right now. You know what I'm saying? It is a conditioned state, man. It's not a place. Acts 2:27. And the thing is, the Most High was mad with us, man. He's mad at us because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, so he put us in our enemies' hands, man. This is Acts chapter 2, verse 27. Because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. Thou hast made known to me the ways of life. Thou shalt make me full of joy with thy countenance. Men and brethren, let me freely speak unto you of the patriarch David, that he is both dead and buried, in his sepulchre is with us unto this day. Therefore, being a prophet, and knowing that Yahweh hath sworn with an oath to him that of the fruit of his loins, according to the flesh, he would raise up Mashiach to sit on his throne. He, seeing this before, spake of the resurrection of Mashiach, that his soul was not left in hell, neither his flesh did see corruption. Now, for you simple-minded Christians and stuff like that be going off this, it's a place. How would Mashiach be in hell, a place according to y'all, if he never sinned? You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Shai never sinned. You know what I'm saying? In you know what I'm saying? Just in that lifetime of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, he never sinned. Why would he be in hell? No, it's a state and condition, man, because he went through a lot of stuff in his lifetime, man. And yes, there is reincarnation, man. You can go look up, you know what I'm saying, reincarnation. We all come back in our lots, man. Take a look at that video or any great millstone video, you know what I'm saying, talking about reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? So we suffer, like we go through our affliction and stuff like that, paying for our sins from things of this lifetime and before. You know what I'm saying? Didn't it say in Hebrews that Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or I mean Yahushai, he died for his sins first, then for the people's, and he did that once. For this, he did this once. You know what I'm saying? Yahushai, the Messiah, didn't sin that lifetime. He sinned the time before. He was Solomon. Why did King David call him Lord? You know what I'm saying? If that's his son, because he knew that was Yahushai, man. That he was going to come back as, you know what I'm saying? As Yahushai, Mashiach. But, let's see. This is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which you knowest not, for ye have kindled fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, man. So, and that's what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know who we was, man. We didn't know we was the real Hebrew Israelites. Because after a while, because the Most High stopped our heritage, man. And made us serve our enemies, which is so-called white man, Esau, in the land we knew it's not. We didn't know this side of the world at first. Because we made the Most High angry, man. And that forever doesn't mean forever and ever, like eternity. That forever, when you look it up, man, is for an age period. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, not forever. So since we serve our enemies, that's going through hell. This Deuteronomy 32:22. For fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell. So the lowest state and condition, man, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Judges 2:14. And the anger of Yahweh was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies. Sure, that sound like going through hell to me. You know what I'm saying? All these scriptures just comes back to it's a state and condition and not a place, man. So with that, I want to give, and another thing, man. Another thing, like when it could be a motherfucker that probably it killed like 1,000 motherfuckers, and then people go to a funeral. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they be like, "May he rest in peace." I thought it was hell. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a place, but it's not, man. It's staying conditions. So with that, I want to give all honor and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Double honors to the apostles and elders of New York of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well. And to the brothers out there preaching this word with truth and sincerity. So with that, shalom.